Hello YouTube and welcome to another Minecraft calculator episode. In this one I'm going to be teaching you how to add binary numbers. This is going to be extremely important for our calculators, so let's get to it. So first of all, let's take the numbers 15 plus 2. That should equal 17, right? Simple enough, right? So let's convert 15 and 2 to binary. Well, 2 for sure is going to be equal to 1, 0. And we're going to need a couple more zeros. And 15 is going to be equivalent to this with 4 ones. You can do the conversions on your own in a piece of paper. Just pause the video just to verify. Now, if we add these two together, we should get 17, right? Well, let's see. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. And normally you would think the 1 would just show up in front, right? And that would give us 17, which, that's the idea. However, this is not the case. For example, think of it this way. If you have 4 bit values, well, 4 inputs, that can be either 0 or 1, 0 or 1, 0 or 1, 0 or 1. And you're adding inputs from somewhere else. It's going to be either 0 or 1, 0 or 1, 0 or 1, and 0 or 1, as you might have guessed. The problem is, in order to represent 17, you would need 5 place values, and we're only starting with 4 place values, so that extra 1 does not get accounted for, and it acts as though it's not even there. So this is important because it gives us a limitation of what's the highest number we can use based on how many bit values we're using for our calculator. So the more bit values we're using, the bigger the numbers we can represent. So for 5 bits, we can go up to 2 to the 5th power minus 1, and that's going to be 32 minus 1. It's going to be equal to 31. That's the highest number we can represent. 6 bits would be equal to 63. 8 bits would be 255. 16 bits. Oh, that one's going to be a little tricky. Even I need a calculator for this. I'll be right back with the answer. So for 16 bits, the highest value we could represent would be 65,535. And when you look at our calculators today, we represent numbers that are way higher than that. Numbers that are in the millions, billions, and trillions, and even bigger than that. So a number such as 65,535 is extremely tiny. So let's see what's the highest number we could represent with 32 bits. Well, that'd be 2 to the 32 power minus 1. And let me put that into my calculator. And the highest number we can represent would be 4,294,967,295. And that seems about reasonable for our calculator. I doubt we're going to need anything higher than that, so I think 32 bits would be a very reasonable number. to stop at. But if you want to go more and do 64 bits, that's going to equate to 1.844674407 times 10 raised to the 19th power. That's already about like a billion, more than a billion squared. Now for our calculator, I'm probably going to go as high as 8 bits just to keep it simple. So our highest value would be 255. However, you're free to expand to as many bits as you like. Go as far as 64 bits if you're very, very enthusiastic about having really high numbers. I mean, that's fine. It's going to be very, very difficult to convert from binary to decimal with so many numbers. However, that's not important for now. We'll get to that later. So that is adding with binary numbers. Now let me show you a schematic for what will be the addition, or what does the addition for the binary numbers in Minecraft. So say this represents my 1 bit, my first bit value, and this represents my second bit value. This is going to be for the 2-bit case, and my other first bit value and second bit value. So what I'm going to do is take the wires from these two, and what I want to do is put them through what's called a XOR gate. So what a XOR gate does is, when you have 2 inputs, if one is equal to 1 and the other is equal to 0, you'll get 1 out. If the other is equal to, if you get one that's equal to 0 and another that's equal to 1, you still get 1. If both are 0, you'll get 0. If both are 1, you get 0, which is perfect for this case because that's basically like if it was adding. So when you have these two, when you add these two, if they're both on, you would get 1 plus 1, which is equal to 0, and you would carry that 1. So in order to carry that 1, what we need to do is then wire these two into an AND gate. This AND gate will carry the 1 if these two are both on, and we'll use it for the next one, for the next place value. So now what we want to do is take the wires for this one and the wires for this one. As you can see, the wires will start to kind of get on top of each other. This doesn't matter for now. When we actually build the thing in Minecraft, you'll be able to see it more clearly. This is just for to get an idea of what it's going to look like. So what you're going to want here is another XOR gate. And it's going to check if the inputs. So like I said before, 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0. So now say we say these two were 0, but these two were 1. Well, we need to account for the 1 that's getting carried over. So what we need to do is connect these two into another XOR gate. So this gives us our first bit value when you take the sum. This will give us our second bit value when we take the sum. Now, here's an important thing to notice. When you go to higher bit values, as you start adding more and more of them, you're going to start needing more AND gates to keep track of whether like the wires here and here are both 1, or if the wires here and here are both 1. So for so let's look at it this way. If you're in the second bit value, you're going to need 2 XOR gates, and you're going to need 1 AND gate to carry the value from the previous bit value. So think of it this way. So if you're at the 8th bit value, this means 8 XOR gates and 7 AND gates to carry numbers from the previous bit value. So if you go to the 32nd bit value, you would need 32 OR gates and 31 AND gates. This is for the design I'm building. If you know how to simplify this in a way that's more practical than mine's, by all means, build it your way. It's perfectly fine. But this is the way I'm going to be building it. And the highest I'll probably go to would be 8-bit values. So that's going to be all for this episode. Next episode, I'm going to actually be building the actual Minecraft binary addition circuit, and we're going to see how that works out. So if this was helpful in any way, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.